Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Ricardo Shuidian. To confirm your audio and video quality, please repeat after me that this is an audio and video check.
This is an audio and video check.
Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Ricardo Shuidian. Title of the speech is Mr. International. Title of the speech is Mr. International. Toastmaster Ricardo Shuidian.
Ni hao ma. How are you? You from China? Well, this was the question asked of me for the last 2 decades of my stay here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It's like everyone is so curious to know, what is my nationality? Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. كيف حالك؟ شلونك؟ شخبارك طيب؟ كيف हो? ठीक है? Apa kabar? Baik-baik? Ciao, bonjour, sawadika. Wow, I'm so excited to see all of you today. You all look positive. Hopefully not COVID positive. What's your temperature? Well, I hope that you already got your COVID vaccine. Well, to tell you, last month I had mine. So while I was in the hospital, the nurse was telling me that I'm going to have this COVID vaccine from India. So while she's preparing the syringe, she suddenly injected it on my arm. And then she asked me, excuse me, sir, did you feel anything? I said, of course I felt something. That's 1.5 inches of the needle on my arm. And then she pierces again and pierces it again for the 3rd time. What are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Practice makes perfect. Oh my God. Alhamdulillah, it was all over. When I got home, my friends were asking me, hi, Ricky, how was the experience? Did you have any symptoms of COVID vaccine? And I said, well, nothing much. Actually, I think I suddenly transformed into an Indian. Well, I'm not here to talk much about COVID, you know. I'm going to answer the question, what am I really made up of? Well, ni hao ma. I'm partly Chinese from my father's side. Hola, I'm partly Spanish from my mother's side. Namaste, I'm partly Indian from my biryani side. Marhaba, I'm partly Arab, Kobar Somalia side. Buenos dias, I'm partly Mexican from the other side of the wall. I don't know what's this about the word wall. Whenever I heard it, it's like someone particular is talking to me. Very familiar, like, I'm going to build a wall, and the wall's gonna be so tall, but no one's gonna enter the wall. It's like an immigration thingy rings a bell. You know, being here in Saudi Arabia, it's very hard. People tend to be so judgmental. They judge you based on your personality. There is a time I was at Starbucks and I was about to order a cup of coffee. It so happened that I was wearing black shirt, same like those staff. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, a British guy came to me and said, excuse my mate, I'd love to have a cup of a bloody coffee, please. And I was like, yeah, me too. Non-pot milk, please. So he was so surprised and he wants to apologize, right? I just don't know how we made it appear as if it was my fault. So he said, oh, I'm so sorry, mate, but what are you doing here? And I was like, yeah, because you tried to occupy my seat. You know, you're British, you already colonized India and South Africa. Even my chair here at Starbucks, you want to colonize? Well, we are not all baristas here. Yeah, my friend, some of us are also barbers. You want a free haircut? Well, here in Saudi Arabia, I have learned that language, writing, and reading is so important. And recently, I have discovered this talent that I can identify where a person is from based on how he speaks. Like there was a time someone approached me and said, Baula this, she's Bauli Pasha. Green burger, come on. And I was like, Into Masri. Wala into min Alexandria. And I was right. And there was another time that there is this Indian restaurant that I went to order my all-time favorite chicken biryani. So while I was waiting for that order, I overheard two guys talking to each other, thinking that they might be Kerala because of the way they speak like tongue twister, which is music to my ears. I whispered some Kerala words like kai ka nga, chai 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 kai ka nga, unre mundre umpate pate. And then suddenly they heard me and they approached me. And I made friends during that day, even before my biryani came. See the power of language, my dear friends. I was telling some of my friends that learning a language is very important, but they told me we will not be able to use that when we go home to the Philippines for good. But I proved them wrong because in one of my travels in Paris, France, I was looking for souvenirs and I entered one shop and then I greeted, "Ah, bonjour," thinking that the salesman will respond to me, but he was a French guy. Then I saw two Indian-looking guys, so I whispered some magic Indian words. I said, they came to me, they were so surprised and gave me huge discounts in their merchandise. I was happy, jumping here and there on the way back to my hotel while singing my favorite Indian song, Wachali, usko pani tanda hai. And then out of nowhere, a Pakistani guy came rushing towards me with a bottle of cold water. Imagine that. That is the power of language, my dear friends. Language can bridge gaps and barriers, and it will make the world sound and look smaller. Knowing specific languages may come in handy sometimes. So, my dear friends, I may be Mr. International because of the different nations I'm made up of, or the languages that I speak. But deep inside my heart, I know that I am a pure Filipino because my international bloods have been sucked by mosquitoes and bedbugs. Mabuhay! Maraming salamat! Back to you, Contest Master.
Dear Toastmaster Ricardo Shuidian, please accept your certificate of participation. One minute of silence will be observed for the judges to mark their ballots. Timer, please alert me when 1 minute elapses.